Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Nerita, a urologist with over 12 years of experience helping men restore confidence, circulation, and vitality naturally. In this video, I'll show you how a simple 1-minute chewing habit can help support firmer, more reliable erections, and it's all backed by real biology. You'll learn what to chew, why it works, and how to make it a natural part of your day. And before we dive in, do me a favor. Comment below where you're watching from and subscribe if you want more real practical tips for men's health after 50. All right, let's get started. Most men think poor performance is all about testosterone, but that's not the full story. In truth, most issues that show up as weak, short-lived, or unreliable erections start with circulation. Without healthy, open blood vessels and proper nitric oxide production, even perfect hormone levels can't do much. Blood flow is everything, and the foods you chew every day can either clog it or free it up. So when you hear, chew this for 60 seconds, it's not a gimmick. It's a biological trigger, a way to help your body produce more nitric oxide, open blood vessels, and restore natural performance, all by activating enzymes in circulation from the very first bite. That's why chewing, not swallowing whole, not blending chewing, can make such a big difference. As a urologist, I've seen thousands of men frustrated and embarrassed by something that, honestly, is fixable. Most of them come in saying, "Doc, I just don't feel like myself anymore." And when we dig deeper, we often find that it's not age that's the problem, it's circulation, slowdown, and nutrient absorption decline. By your late 40 seconds or 50 seconds, your body doesn't absorb nutrients the same way it used to. Digestion slows down, enzymes drop off. And the foods you eat don't always make it to the cells that need them most. That's where chewing comes in. When you chew thoroughly, you activate salivary enzymes that start breaking down nutrients right in your mouth before they ever reach your stomach. This means your body absorbs them faster, your circulation responds quicker, and your energy feels more stable. Now, let's go through the 3 most powerful foods you can chew for 60 seconds a day to naturally boost circulation, energy, and sexual confidence without relying on anything artificial. Countdown: Food 1: garlic. Let's start with the powerhouse, garlic. I know, not the most glamorous thing in your kitchen, but garlic is a legend for a reason. When you crush, chop, or chew garlic, it releases special compounds called allicin and sulfur compounds. These are the real magic behind garlic's ability to open up blood vessels. Here's what happens in your body. When allicin gets into your bloodstream, it signals your blood vessels to produce more nitric oxide. Nitric oxide relaxes the inner walls of your arteries, allowing more blood to flow freely into every part of your body, including your pelvic region. This improved circulation leads to stronger, fuller, longer-lasting erections the natural way. And here's the best part. You can start feeling the effects within days, but the real results compound over time. Now, let's talk practicality, because yes, garlic has a strong flavor. If chewing a full clove sounds like too much, you can slice it in half and let it rest for about a minute before chewing. That resting time activates more allicin. Then, chew slowly for 30-60 seconds. You don't need to swallow it whole, just enough to release the compounds. If the flavor still feels intense, mix it with a spoonful of honey or stir it into warm water. That combination makes it more tolerable and still gives you all the benefits. Biologically, garlic does 3 things that matter deeply for older men. It keeps your arteries flexible, preventing stiffness. It thins your blood, slightly improving flow. It lowers inflammation and blood pressure, taking strain off your heart and prostate. Over time, men who chew garlic regularly often notice not just firmer erections, but also better stamina, less fatigue, and fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom thanks to improved prostate circulation. Emotionally, that's a game changer, feeling lighter, more in control, and more confident in your body again. Countdown: Food 2: ginger. Now let's move to the next one, ginger. If garlic is the engine, ginger is the spark plug. Ginger root has been used for centuries to wake up the body's energy and circulation. And modern research confirms it works. When you chew a fresh slice of ginger, not powdered, but the real root, it releases gingerols and shogaols. These compounds do 2 things instantly. They relax your blood vessels, and they increase blood flow. That gentle warming sensation you feel in your chest or lower abdomen after chewing, that's blood moving faster. That's oxygen reaching your tissues. And when more oxygen and nutrients flow to your pelvic area, everything performs better naturally. But ginger isn't just about physical performance, it also affects your nervous system. It lowers cortisol, your stress hormone, calms anxiety, and helps your mind and body reconnect. Because let's face it, performance issues aren't just physical, they're mental too. Stress, self-doubt, and overthinking can shut things down faster than anything else. By chewing ginger daily, you're not only improving blood flow, you're retraining your body to relax into intimacy again. Practically, here's how to do it. Cut a small thin slice about the size of your thumbnail and chew it slowly for 60 seconds. If it's too spicy, you can dip it in a bit of honey or warm water. Do this once a day, preferably in the evening. You'll notice better digestion, lighter energy, and even more stable testosterone over time. And yes, ginger has been shown to increase testosterone production naturally by reducing oxidative stress in the testes. So it's a double win for your hormones and your circulation. Emotionally, chewing ginger becomes a grounding ritual, one that helps you slow down, breathe, and reconnect with your body. Countdown. Food 3: walnuts. The third one might surprise you: walnuts. These are more than just a snack. They're one of nature's best hormone stabilizers. Walnuts are rich in arginine, an amino acid your body uses to produce nitric oxide, the same circulation booster we talked about with garlic. They're also loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats your body needs to make testosterone. Remember, testosterone is built from cholesterol, but not the bad kind you find in fried food. It needs the clean, essential fats from nuts like walnuts. Now, here's where chewing comes in. When you chew walnuts slowly, you release their oils and make them easier to absorb. This means your digestive system doesn't have to work as hard, and the nutrients reach your bloodstream faster. Plus, the act of chewing slowly itself helps your brain register satisfaction, reducing overeating and improving digestion naturally. Just a small handful a day chewed thoroughly can improve circulation, support hormone balance, and enhance both brain and heart function. And biologically, that combination, better blood flow plus stronger hormone support, is exactly what your body needs for stronger, more dependable erections. Over a few weeks, many men notice more morning energy, firmer mornings, and overall stamina, both physically and emotionally. So how do you actually make this work? Here's the simple plan. Pick one: garlic, ginger, or walnuts. Chew it for about 60 seconds once a day. Do it consistently at least 4-6 weeks. Don't try to do all three at once. You're building habits, not forcing change. Consistency beats intensity every time. Think of it as part of your nightly routine. Brush your teeth, chew your food medicine, breathe deeply, and let your body reset. That minute of mindful chewing becomes a signal to your body, hey, it's time to wake up circulation. It's time to recharge. Avoid combining these with alcohol or heavy late-night meals. Alcohol dehydrates and lowers testosterone, while heavy meals slow blood flow and digestion. You want your system light, hydrated, and ready to repair itself overnight. Now, let me say this. If you've been struggling, feeling frustrated, or even embarrassed, you are not alone. Every single man over 50 goes through changes in circulation, hormones, and energy. But those changes don't mean you're broken. They mean your body is asking for support, and you have the power to give it. The beautiful part is that your body remembers. Once you start giving it what it needs, oxygen, nutrients, good fats, consistent habits, it responds quickly. You'll start waking up with more energy, sharper focus, and a quiet sense of confidence that comes from inside, not from a pill bottle. You deserve that. So here's my challenge to you. Starting tonight, pick one: garlic, ginger, or walnuts. Chew it slowly for 60 seconds. Stay consistent for a few weeks, and just observe how your body responds. You might notice firmer mornings, steadier energy, and even a more positive mood. That's your circulation, waking up your hormones, balancing out your body, remembering its strength. I've seen it happen for hundreds of my patients over the years, and it can happen for you too. Because age doesn't define your vitality, your habits do.